Hi everyone, I'm Jack and welcome to our e-channel for today. So today we're happy to have our sales managers from APAC division, Dave, to join our e-channel for today to talk about what is the current challenge for the industrial project and what is our customer actually thinks about the challenge for the industrial project. So welcome, Dave.
Hi, Jack. Hi, everyone. I'm Dave and I'm represent for the APAC sales team. We hope this video can give you guys more to know more about our embedded solutions. And that's right, Jack?
Dave, could you please talk about what is the major challenge for the industrial projects currently and what is our solutions to our customer?
Okay, so I think there are 5 major challenges for the industrial project. The first one is the longevity, because for this kind of industrial product, and their testing criteria is very strict, and they have very long testing period. And so for most of this kind of project, the stable and the reliability is very important. So the customer, they don't want to change it all the time. Okay, and so we want to keep it unchanged as much as possible. And the second one is the application, and the various application, because maybe one of you don't know about the what is the IPC, but widely speaking, this is we can say this is anything is not related to your personal computing. We can call it IPC, which is the rugged solution and designed to meet the harsh environment requirements. Okay, so you can imagine that there are so many applications are involved. So something like the POS, something like the gaming machine, something like ATM, or even the transportation system, and so on. So one of the feature of the IPC, I think, is the its large variety production with the small quantity. Okay, and it leads another requirement we call the customization. So thousands of the application makes the thousands of the requirements to be fulfilled. But I think how to respond and fulfill all these prospect requirement is what they want. And so winning speed, I think, is the key also. And I think the last one is the reliability. Okay, and I think the reliability is because sometimes in most of case, so this IPC system, they works under the harsh environment 24/7 and or be used to for the something like the medical equipment that related to the human life. So again, the reliability and the stable is one of the first priority. But okay, so all these 5 things, I think, is the major challenge for the industrial project. But I think, Jack, you also already have good solution for it, right?
Yes. Well, as mentioned about the challenge for today, and with our solutions to your challenge and also to our customer challenge, is we mentioned about 5. The first one, longevity, that we provide at least 15 years longevity support from the IoTG group with Intel, and we also have the EOL and PCN notice for that. And the second one, various application, is also brings up our major topic is IET module. And what is IET module? I will explain this later for more. And then the third one is customization. So we can also customize the IET module for you if you cannot find the standard product line from our category. And winning speed. And since this is our standard product and we have our safety stock, as you can imagine how terrible is the supply chain at this world at this moment. So we also reserve some stock for our customer for the fast delivery. And then for the reliability, we also have for the shock and vibration for 5G and 15G. We also have the IP level for IP50 and for CE, FCC for Class B, especially this is for the DC source. Yeah, so as you can see in this slide, what is the looks like for our EMS series? And for EMS series, it stands for the Embedded Modular System. And this is, as you can see, this is for the standards one, it's without the IET module. And then the second one is with IET module installations. And it's the vertical type, and you can go to install easily from our system to get additional expansion port. So for example, you can get additional Ford COM port and additional Ford LAN port through our IET module. So to talk about more, what is IET? So IET is the unified pin device and reserve some signals in the connector. So if you want to get the signal and you can just get it out from our pin define through the daughter board, we call them the IET module. So what kind of the signal and feature and function you can get? For example, you can get the DP port for display port, and you can get for the expansion slot for M.2 or mini PCIe, and also you can get for multi-USB port or GPIO, COM port, and COM port with isolation, and also for the LAN port with the PoE function, and also for the bypass features. And those are the features that you can get from our IET module. So this is our generic, I will say the general benefit and advantage from our IET module is expansion options. We have a lot of expansion options. And then the second one is the cable-less design. For cable-less, it means that there's no cable inside, and we can guarantee the reliability, shock, and vibration in the system. And then we have sought for thermal design, especially for the PoE. So for PoE, that we have to concern about their thermal. So we have our own thermal design for the PoE module. And then, of course, the unified pin define, that we have our specific pin define for the IET connector. And the compact mechanical design is that we want to make sure that our box PC is as small as possible for our customer. Yeah, and it's also our honor to have Dave here, so we can have a different aspect from customer side. So Dave, could you please share with your story, or maybe your customer stories, about what is the project that is using our EMS series, and what is the challenge, and what is the winning factor, and what we actually help customer?
Okay, so I think we have two successful cases we can sharing today, and this is the first one we can share for you, and it's for the airport terminal. And one day, and the customer, he say, "Hello, Dave, and I have one big project, and do you have any interesting?" Oh, I say, "Oh, sure I do, because this is the very big project, right?" "Yes, but you know, it's a little bit urgent demand, and they need to find some equivalent system. So, and this is the project comes from the airport for the digital signage and for the baggage handling system. So they need something like it needs 3 HDMI, and they need cables, and they need a very compact system. The size, they need to fit it in the very small space. So and then also they need the white tab." Okay, so this is what I heard from the requirement from the customer back then, and I think, oh yeah, maybe we can propose the EMS TGO model for you. We can use the IET module for the this extra HDMI or something like extra I/O demand. So that's why I proposed this one to our customer, and he say, "Oh well, that's good. So, but do you have any available stock or any available samples for testing?" "Yeah, sure." I said, "Yeah, sure, no problem. We have a sample for you for this project in time." Okay, so this is the first case, and we can help the customer to approach this kind of big project and urgent demand. Okay, and the next one is the second successful case study, and this one is from another customer. Another one day, and the customer, he told me, "Hey Dave, I need a project, I need your help." Okay, and I say, "Okay, sure, no problem. So what can I help you, bro?" And he say, "Maybe I need some vanity system with the many USB port." I mean, a lot of USB port. Okay, I need maybe around 8 USB port for each project, and I also need something like a 3-pin connector. Okay, I need the wide voltage for this kind of bandless system. Okay, so do you have any good solution for it? And because this kind of project, we don't have too much budget, because this is a very small project. So, but we urgently need the samples. So that's why I'm saying, oh yeah, maybe we can propose this EMS digital model. And for the extra USB requirement, I will say no problem. We can use the IET to fulfill this kind of demand. So that's why I proposed to this customer, and he said, "Oh, good. So maybe we can try this one. So let's do it. Sure, okay." So that's the second successful case, and we successfully help to customer to win this kind of project with many rich I/O. Yeah. Okay, so you can see these two kind of projects. So it have the same feature, just like they need the finance system. Okay, they need the very high performance processor. Okay, maybe they need the wide temp, or maybe they need the wide voltage, or maybe the cableless. So this kind of system, we can help the customer to approach the customer. Okay, so and the most important thing is they're looking for a cost-effective solution. So I think both these two cases, so it's a very successful case we can share to you.
Yeah, I think you mentioned about a good point is that it's exactly what we're looking for, and this is our target marketing. So most of like the longevity support and wide temperature, wide voltage, and they need the instance and delivery, and with the more expansion port. So for example, they need a multi-USB port, and they need an additional HDMI port. This is exactly how our EMS series helps customers to solve their problem, and this is also our winning factors. And so talking about IET is not only that we have for the box PC solution, we have EMS series. We also have SLP series. It's for slot PC, can also support our IT technology. And then we also have the panel PC for your options. Also can support the IET module, which is the HID series and ARC series and APC series. They can also support the IET module. And then to talk about what kind of the IET module that we are able to offer to our customer. Currently that we have 10 IET module available. So for example, you can see from the slide, we can have additional COM port with isolation, additional LAN port, and with bypass feature, PoE function, GPIO with isolation, and those are our standard product, which means that we don't have the MOQ for that, even for one pieces that we can also deliver to our customer. Yeah, so no MOQ and very cost-effective and ready thermal design and ready solution. So starting from the Skylake platform to the latest Tiger Lake, which is the latest platform, is 11th generations, and which is the hot topic at this moment at the market. And for the entry level, we also have the Bay Trail, and the next generation is Alka Lake, which is the next generation of Apollo Lake. And then for the ARC series as well, ARC series is our panel PC. They are all using the IET module, but they are in different way to installation. They are all IET, but with different installation way. So it's not an equivalent, but you can also use this for the I/O expansion. And for the HID APC also, as you can see from the slide, and this is our design for the IET module for the panel PC as well. And then this is our last page for today. We just want to recap a little bit what is our answer to knowledge challenge. As Dave's talking about the longevity support, various application, and customization, and winning speed, and the reliability. And we want to highlight again, this is wide temperature and wide voltage is perfect for the automation and for the outdoor applications, which requires very high temperatures. And IET module is our core value in this product series. It's EMS, Embedded Modular System, and we can provide a multi-I/O expansion to fulfill a different application at this market, and with very, very low, which is no MOQ, and for the IET module systems. And thank you, Dave, and to join our e-channel for today. And hopefully one day that we can share more story and more solution to our audience.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Me too, Jack. And if any guys, you have any question for our e-channel topic, and so we welcome you to comment below. And if you are watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe or follow up this channel. So we will see you in the next video. Thank you, Jack.
Thank you, Dave.